Alrighty. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Am I live? Is my mic working? Let me make sure everything is good. Alright. Seems to be good. Alright. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everybody? TeamView here, back again in Oaklands. Woo! And, yeah. Just gonna be doing some base cleaning, chilling, whatever. Getting ready for the big update tomorrow. The Sky High update. Are you guys ready? Are you guys hyped? There's gonna be helicopters, airplanes, even a new upgrade for the semi truck, and I believe I saw a sneak peek, and we'll go and watch that in just a minute. But hopefully everyone is doing good and all that good stuff. We got Lewis in the server, and in the live chat, Lewis was first. Oh my god, Lewis was first. Oh my god, it's Master. What's up, Master? How you doing? Sorry, I got some food here too. I got a chicken sandwich. I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I'm gonna hop into the voice call on my Discord. Hold on. Good food. Yeah, but if you guys want to join my call on Discord, there's a call called General Live Call. It's a call where everyone can join and listen to me while I'm live. Basically, you can listen to me without any delay and stuff like that. If you want to talk, you have to become a member on my channel. But yeah, let me go hop into the call right now. 1 second. What's up, Lewis? What's up, Matthew? How you guys doing?
I'm alright, yeah.
Doing good, doing good. Team! What? What Apple? Master Apple. Say Wanwood is the worst. Oh my god, why would I say such a thing? Why would I say it when it's your favorite?
Oh yeah, you know when we was farming Magmawood?
Magmawood, yeah, what?
Well, the best way was with a flatbed.
For which one? Sorry, for what? For Magmawood, you mean?
For Magmawood.
The best one's the
flatbed.
flatbed.
Yeah. It basically, what you do, you know how you cut it up and all that?
I guess you could, like, kind of, like, not cut it up all the way, and just kind of put, like, most of the tree on, cut, like, little pieces off so it doesn't stick off or something.
So basically what you need to do is you need to bring a saw with you.
Yeah.
So you cut the tree down,
Right.
as normal. And then you try to cut the log off the branches, but do not cut the branches up.
Yeah.
Just use the saw to saw the log and the branches.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it one big massive
One. A massive sandwich. Wait, what? What?
You can sand it. You can sand the branch on the branches on the tree. You can sand. So you don't have to cut all the little thing that sticks off.
Yeah, and that's one thing that is good about magma trees. They're not really like super big usually, to where like you can usually like sand most of the tree, the whole tree, basically at once. So that's kind of like, you know, a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I've known about that already.
So basically, if you're sanding it to the tree and then put it on your chalk, you get a lot more. You can get a lot more wood.
Yeah.
But when I was doing it, I made one big mistake. Where I parked my car. So I got stuck when I was trying to drive through past the shop.
Wow, so one wood is the best, you said? Okay, Apple. I see. I guess I was right before. I was wrong today.
What's one wood?
One wood? It's Apple's favorite tree in the game. It's that tall green tree or whatever. No, this doesn't. It's not worth money, but. All right, let's take a look at the typical developer Discord. Let me get this on the screen if I can figure this out. Okay, all right. I'll put Discord on the screen. Boop. There we go. All right, so we all already know all the sneak peeks that there's going to be. Where's the helicopter picture? There's the helicopter picture over here. So we're gonna we're gonna probably most likely be getting the helicopter that has a rope that can attach to stuff, like big trees or whatever, which looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how it's gonna function because we didn't get any video of the helicopter yet. But we scroll down and down and down, and then you got the update information here a little bit for a sneak peek here with the airplane. Pretty cool. And then we had this blurry sneak peek of the semi truck with something on the back, which my guess was correct. So let's check out the other sneak peeks. We already watched the video where Hoofer is flying the airplane. It's really fast. I will just take a look at it really quick. Here it is. He's flying the airplane, going super fast. Got the little streaks on the planes. Why is it lagging, bro? It's lagging. And he's flying around. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And then it goes over mountains and stuff, and then he goes back down to the desert or this area and lands. It has a weird landing feature. My question is, how do you land? Because I don't see no landing button. Like, I don't get how that is. That just how it looks when it goes down? That's weird. Anyways, that's the airplane. Pretty cool. And then we had another little picture of the airplane flying. I'm not sure if there's going to be like an attachment where we can have attached banners to an airplane or something and add our own like image or message or something. That'd be kind of cool. But I kind of doubt that this is going to be a part of it. It could just be a silly sneak peek thingy. And then we got this picture, or this video. Let's watch this. As a picture of the airplane and the helicopter. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the semi upgrade right there. Told you. I knew it. I was correct. It's one of those like log truck thingies. Unless that like holds, I don't know. Unless it's something else, but I don't really know what that is. But it looks pretty much like those type of things that hold a bunch of logs, like they're really big trees or something, like that are long or whatever. But pretty cool little upgrade for the truck. I'm not sure how it's gonna handle, unless it kind of looks like, actually it kind of looks like you could put something on the back of it. I don't know, doesn't really look like it's made for logs, but although it's very tight, so it makes me think it is for logs. But unless you can like put something on top of it, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyways, we're gonna get a semi-truck upgrade. Pretty cool. It has a weird wheel action on the back. I don't get what is that wheel action on the back there. There's the wheel just broken. Yeah, it's just broken. Okay. Hoofer, you broke your truck already. Anyways, so yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on, and that's gonna be coming out tomorrow. Rosefire is here. What's up, Rosefire?
I'll be out today for me 15 hours. No, not 15 hours.
In 15 hours? Then that'd be the next day, right?
It is Saturday for me right now.
I mean, it comes out at 6 a.m. for me, so that'll be like 6 p.m. for you tomorrow.
17 p.m. for me.
Or are you 13 or no? Are you 13 hours ahead?
I think so.
Because right now it's 2:15 p.m.
2:15
Mm-hmm.
p.m. It's 1:15
Oh,
a.m.
so you're 11 hours then ahead of me. So that would
Because
be
it'll make
5 o'clock then for you at night. For tomorrow
5
night,
p.m.
not today.
Today, because it's Saturday for me.
No, you keep thinking that it's coming out on Saturday though.
It says Saturday on the Roblox page for me.
No. And
And
then,
it says PM, not AM. Unless I've read it, I'll recheck it again.
because it would be weird if it came out today.
It might
Oh, well,
be
I
this
mean,
week,
I guess it is it is the next day already for you, right? Pretty much. So
yeah,
that's why
it's the next
it makes
day.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Saturday, 5 p.m. So
I mean, you have the whole day to wait for it, but yeah.
so
Anyways, it comes out tomorrow. It's not out yet. Anyways. Yeah.
16 hours now, so
Yeah, it's far away.
still.
It's far away. I mean, it's coming, but you know, it's not.
I might need a book a doctor's appointment.
We're the doctors. What happened?
Mate, I can't pop it here. We've left here.
Ah. It's 5:16 p.m. for you, Rosefire. All right, all right. What, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, or I mean?
No, I might have to book one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's always good to take care of yourself, man. Yeah.
That's if it doesn't. That's if I can hear it out of it tomorrow instead.
Yeah. Make sure you clean your ears a little bit, see if that helps.
That's what I just did, and that's what caused it.
Though it also makes it worse if you're using something like a Q-tip, because that just pushes everything back in more.
I was using liquid what the doctors told me to use.
Oh, so you went to the doctor?
No, I went because I used a Q-tip before and got stuck, so I had to go to the hospital to get it removed.
Hmm.
Then they told me to use olive oil.
Use what?
Olive oil and
olive
oil.
That's what I mean.
Basically softens all the thing.
Right.
Softens it, then and it falls out.
What is this? Did this just spawn here, or did you put this here, Rosemary? I didn't even see. Well, thank you.
Just getting magma wood.
Alright. So, today's plan is just to clear out some stuff. Maybe figure out where I'm going to be putting all the new vehicles and stuff. Which I don't have much room on this space, but I'm going to try. Make some space for it. What if I made like a little like landing strip or like thing right here from like back here to up, going all the way this way, straight this way, so that way I can put the plane over there and then it takes off, it goes this way, something like that maybe, because that's like the only space that I could probably, I don't know. Oh wait, oh yeah, I have my bad, you guys, I had the video on the screen. My bad.
You had a video on a different on this still.
Yeah, I had it on the stream. That's what happened. Oh yeah. What's up, Dumo? What's up, Goatman? Well, why is it still? I have to figure out why my stream like buffers, or like it goes back to where you have to like move it forward or something. I don't know. I gotta figure out what's. I don't know how to set up streams anymore. Oh yeah, Dumont. Oh wait, let me bring that back up. Actually, hold on. 1 second. Where did I put that? Oh, let's just go over here really quick. And then competitions. I submitted my frog. It's gonna be the blue one since that's all that people cared about. I mean, it is a cool frog though. This will be the frog that I enter for the competition. Now, I don't know if I'll get selected because there's a lot of really good frogs, so a lot of competition, but lots and lots of competition, lots of cool frogs. I wish I could make nice frogs. My frogs are okay. Mine are, eh. So many cool frogs though. People made all these frogs. And I scroll down at the bottom here. Is mine right here. It's basically called the DooJ frog since not that many people voted for names, so we just went with that since it had the most votes for a name. Information. A unique frog with deep blue skin and glowing streaks, scented by bright pink toes. It radiates an electric aura that lights its surroundings and can zap anything around it, though it remains friendly and curious. Anyways, we'll see if that gets in the game. That'd be funny if it does. Because I'm not that good of an artist, I would say. But, yeah, let me close this now. Alright, so let me explain what I was going to do for the base cleaning, since you guys didn't really see it, basically. So, this is my base, and in the middle here, like from where that green wall is right there, the grass wall, from there to here, I was thinking of making a little straightway here for the airplane, so I can like take off like a little landing strip or whatever, airport thingy. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but I do gotta clean my base and make space because I have so much stuff on this base. I don't know what to do.
Trees of magma trees. Because the last time I tried it, I cut it about 18 trees. That's a lot more than a semi truck, box truck. And it was only like not full. Oh yeah, I sold them. I gave them 5 uranium.
You gave up on uranium?
Yeah, I had bad luck when I got on today. They keep dying.
Yeah, it's pretty challenging. I mean, sure, some people can do it easily once in a while, or maybe they just got it down, but if you don't got it down, or you make a mistake or something, then it's really bad.
So what I just done is got the car back to base, sold everything, and I made 400k. And
yeah.
That's only 178 pieces, and it's not filled with truck at all.
No, you get a lot of. The thing is, okay, uranium has always been good money. If anyone was wondering, right? It's good money. I mean, it sucks because it's small pieces and whatever, and it also really sucks because the area it's in is really hard to gather stuff. So like you have to worry about the water killing you. You have to worry about the goblins chasing you and the skeletons. And then, you know, you have to break all the ores and it takes time, you know, and then you have to load up the truck. Hopefully you don't die. You know, if you die, you have to run all the way back, which takes time. You know, like it's just the high risk part that makes it bad, in my opinion. Yeah. Sure, if you get it all in one go without messing up, then you do get a lot, probably, and, you know, and maybe it's faster than other things, but if you make any mistakes, it takes, you know, a lot of time. But everyone's different, so I don't know. I wouldn't suggest going for uranium unless you're a pro.
Or just imagine how much money you make from
From
getting
what?
but farming a truck, semi truck for it. Because if a tiny bit tiny bit was worth 400k, semi trucks could be selling for like 1 mil.
You keep saying that, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of money. I mean, if you were to fill up a semi truck, you'd be farming there for at least a couple hours or so, because all the little pieces will fall to the bottom, right? And the pile will look really small. Like, so if you fill up the whole entire semi truck, that'll take I don't even know how long, but and it will be very laggy too.
I know it took me 2 hours to farm 178.
It took you that long to get that much, and how much did you get? 400 something or whatever.
Yeah, 400. And that was not making no dent in my semi.
I mean, technically, sapphire is the same thing. I mean, you get a little bit more from uranium, but not much.
But if I carried on farming it like another, if I felt, I might do like a truck though, like try and get a semi truck, but not just yet.
It's hard. If you enjoy working hard and getting a lot of cash, I mean, hey, it's good, but.
It's good for money wise, like but it's annoying because you have to deal with multiple things.
Yeah, I mean, hey, everyone should be able to choose whatever they want to grind. Like you seem to like going for uranium, so it gives you a lot of money, as you say. So I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, if you are enjoying getting uranium and you're getting a lot from it, then good. I'd say that's a good method for you. And then someone else might do a different method or the same method. Who knows? But yeah, I still think that uranium, in my opinion, for someone like me that's not good at stuff like that, it's not really the best for me. And yes, it does have high value, but I don't know.
No one farms uranium at all.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why nobody does. I mean, there are also other things that are better than uranium, but not like. Okay, so uranium always has the higher value compared to most things. It just doesn't mean it's better just because it's a high value, though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that people gotta understand, I think. Alright, let's get to work. Sorry, I was just like eating. What's this? Oh, this is selecting. Oops. Delete.
I do have 3 mils, so I could stop farming if I wanted to, but I want to want to see a proper truck for magma wood skiffs. Since I saw this person do it this way, like sand it, load it up, sand it there and load it up in your truck.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to do it earlier one, but lost everything.
Wait, what? Sanding what tree? Sorry.
Magma trees, like cutting it up, or cutting it, sending it at the mouth of the cave, put it on my car, truck.
I mean, technically, that would be good. It would just take a little extra time, I would say, because you have to actually sand every piece that you sand or whatever. It'll take a while. If you're sanding like a bigger piece that does sand, it takes time. Or if you do a lot of small pieces, it's kind of faster. But yeah, it depends on how you cut the trees, I guess, for sanding. Because it could take longer if you do it that way, but it could also be more beneficial for getting a lot more in your vehicle or trailers or whatever, I would say.
I won't be using the new truck at all.
We're not going to use the new truck?
I might use it once. I might use the new truck.
Or is that just because you're saying, oh, I'm going to use the heli for the Seractical?
No, I would rather use the flatbed than that one. But I might use Troit and see what's
I don't know. We'll see what it's. I'm not sure what it's for technically because I mean, it doesn't make sense that they add that upgrade though because like the trees are just weird in this game. So it's like none of the good trees are just tall, long trees, right? All the tall ones are just like cheap trees that don't give you money, and then there's obviously big trees like the Seractical, but it's not like a single branch or stump. It's not. It has a bunch of like things that a bunch of branches compared to other trees that are just taller and able to like lay flat. You have to actually cut the Seractical tree into pieces in order to lay them flat on your truck. So that's that.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Unless they are planning on adding a new tree that will fit that truck well, meaning a long tree that we can just keep stacking a bunch of them and get rich, that's worth more than, or maybe similar to Seractical, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Like roughly rounds, so that's cool.
Huh?
I do admit they do need to add one more type of tree and then just focus on the rocks for money. Like there's only like one rock what's really good for money, that's void crystals.
Oh, I mean, that's like literally the only stone in the game that's worth money.
Yeah. But I hope that they do something in the future for stone.
Maybe. They might. I hope they add crystals or something. Like, I know they have types of crystals on ores or rocks or whatever, but I mean, it'd be cool to get like crystals and collect them as like a gem type of thing. Instead of it just being like an ore that you sell, I mean, you could shrink down the ores to the small size so that you see just the crystal, but I'd rather have. Maybe they should make it so you like pick off the crystals of a stone, you rip it off or something, and collect a bunch of cool crystals.
Then you can if you want a bigger crystal, you just put it in you have to get multiple and put it in a new machine and it combines it all into one. And it'll should sell for a decent amount of money.
Yep. Anyways.
Unless they do it on like the crystals on the mountains, like you have to climb and farm the crystals off the mountains instead of rocks.
I would say they would be in caves most likely, or maybe between like cracked mountains or whatever, or like mountains that have little.
They would have to do like a new biome for it, or new
maybe,
area.
Probably, maybe depends. They could just add stuff to the current caves.
Yeah, like. Would be nice to do it in Mike's mine.
Yeah, since that cave has a lot of crystal stuff and things, a lot of different kind of things in that cave, I would say. All right, what am I gonna do with all this stuff?
Stop putting wood on my truck now. I got like 15 big old trees piled up.
I should scoop this up actually. I got to go. Be back soon. Alright, Rosefire. Sounds good.
Now I have to stand it because I've got like too much trees in this one area and I can't get no more over. And that's where I would start losing my wood.
Oh. Okay, so this can go over here. Might move this around.
I'm shocked you're not farming money today.
I was thinking about it.
But it does get boring at times if you're doing it every day.
Yeah, if you do too much, it's like you gotta switch up. You know, figure something else to do. But I don't know. I just felt like to you know, I didn't really. I don't. My base is like not even. Like has no space for anything, so it's like I was thinking, you know what? I might as well just clean my base a little bit, make some room. Let's see if I can figure out where I'm gonna place all these new vehicles and stuff, airplanes and helicopters or whatever gets added. Oh my god, did I not? Bruh, I hate when I don't select things. Oh god.
Team.
Huh?
I thought you know, I was looking on videos about games.
Games. Okay.
Yeah. You know when there's a load of cheaters on games.
Okay.
They could do some, and then because when they ban them, they just make a new account and all that.
Right.
And they just make a new account. And,
Yeah. What about it though?
There's a way around it for like an age limit game, like no, like if the game is 18 plus.
Okay.
And what they could do is make you verify your age. You have to have an ID. You verify you.
Yeah, I mean it depends on how good their ID verification thing is, but
yeah.
Because I've seen pictures of where people use fake IDs or their parents' IDs, and I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like a real thing, but maybe. I don't know.
Because they could do that for games, like some games what as so it doesn't affect the game, people's game.
I don't know. I think no matter what, I mean, you could, you know, try your best to get rid of cheaters and hackers and things or bad people. But in the end, they can always come back one way or another. They're like roaches. they they multiply.
They like to buy accounts off of people, and that's
yeah, if they're like adults, right? They have jobs, so they can just easily spend a couple bucks for something or whatever for a new account, you know. So yeah, there's like a whole like market for all that kind of stuff for the hackers and cheaters. I mean, I don't know, like I would assume because I always hear people saying they have to pay for hacks or pay for accounts and like whatever. It's like why waste money and like why why waste money to get banned?
On most games though, if you get caught buying accounts.
Well, yeah, obviously it's not legal to buy accounts, but no matter what happens, they can do it. That's the problem. They can't stop that. I mean, unless they figure out a really good system to, you know, it'd be impossible, honestly. They're never gonna do it.
There is a with Siege, there's a tiny bit of system to it, but it monitors your play style.
All I can say is it would just be nice if nobody was cheating, you know. I mean, people cheat for basically, a couple reasons, right? One, because they're just trying to beat the game. Two, because they suck at the game. Three, because they want to bully everybody and destroy everybody's life.
Or just ruin someone's wife.
Or what?
Day on the game. Or just ruin someone's day on the game.
Yeah, I mean that's basically ruining people's lives and stuff, bullying people. It's all that basically.
There is nice cheaters and there's bad cheaters.
Yeah, the pretend nice cheaters. Be careful. They act nice. They give you stuff. They're like, "Ooh, I'm such a nice person. Look at everything I give you." And then one day you're like, "Oh, I don't want any of that." They're like, "Why don't you want any of that?" And then they're like, "Okay, you don't want to be my friend no more." And then like, "I'm gonna hack you." that's the nice hacker right there. Yeah.
Something like that, something enough. You just have to be careful.
I would never trust a hacker, I mean, no matter how nice they are. Why would you ever trust a hacker that's nice? Like, unless you're wanting to get your life ruined or have your account banned, or because you can get in trouble for playing with hackers and doing stuff with hackers. Meaning, if you're like you meet a nice hacker, you're like, oh, he's such a nice guy, and he's like, oh, he's giving me all this stuff. Wow. See, you're playing with the hacker. You're taking stuff from the hacker, meaning you're also becoming a hacker or cheater, basically. Not that you're hacking or cheating, but you're participating in a bad thing, basically. So
all games are like that.
Yeah.
If play with a cheater, you get banned.
Oh yeah, that's why you can't just say that a hacker is nice, because even if they're nice, they can get you in trouble. It's like being friends with a bully at school. Like, sure, they might think you're cool, and then one day they might think you're not cool. Like they're it's like they just gotta flip the switch and that's it. I mean, sure, there's even though people do bad things, yeah, there are people that do bad things that are nice or good and seem good, at least, or whatever, until you find out all the bad stuff about them. But it's different. I don't know. I mean, if you want to be nice to a hacker, or you want to think of a hacker as nice, even like as they're acting like they're nice or whatever, then just know you could be at risk, even though you think they're nice and they never done anything wrong to you. But what's up, Varian? How's it going? I have a question. How long will it take for the game to be updated? Well, it's about 2:43 p.m. here in Hawaii, and it's gonna come out tomorrow at like 6 a.m. for me. So that's like what? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours or something. It's about 15, 16 hours or somewhere around there. I could be wrong with my calculations, but but yeah.
You go to the Roblox page and click Oaklands, and you click the update tab. It should tell you the time.
Yeah, if you guys want to see the Roblox page, or if you want to see what time the update comes out, go to the Oaklands game page. Scroll down to where the event is happening for the update, and that will tell you the exact time for your time where you are, and that that way you can find out, or you can go on the typical developer Discord and just I don't know if they have a timer on there, actually, maybe not. Anyways,
No, they don't have a timer.
They used to do that to where like the update's coming soon or whatever, but now they don't. It's kind of sad that they don't do that. They gotten lazy. They've gotten so lazy.
Honest, they have been busy though. On.
I mean, they're busy. They're always busy, yeah. But they also kind of get very lazy by forgetting all the other things that they could have been working on or doing. But I get it. You know, the updates are great, though. I mean, they're doing a good job. Like, I'm happy that they're doing what they want to do, you know, for the game. That's what they should be doing. They shouldn't listen to someone like me that's a nobody. If only I was a somebody. One day. One day I'll be a somebody. I was somebody once upon a time, and then I stopped making videos. And now I'm nobody. I mean, I'm somebody to some people, sure, but nobody knew. Oh, yeah. I'm always depressed. Oh, well, for me, it's at 7 p.m., so 15 hours. You're 1 hour ahead of me? Where do you live? I'm in Hawaii. What's up, Nick? How's it going? What place is 1 hour ahead of me? Philippines, maybe? I don't know. Unless you're a day ahead of me, then I don't know. That could be another thing. Yeah.
You know, the one thing I do not like about flatbeds with magboard.
What?
It's paid to stack stuff.
Yeah, and then like once you start moving the truck, everything kind of slips off and stuff. So that's why I would say the flatbed isn't the best for. I mean, it might be good if you do it right when you get all them stacked, but I don't know. It's kind of annoying when they all slip off and stuff.
If it's the void tree, the mid one, the middle tree.
We got another.
Void.
Wait, what?
If it's the tree, it's in the void. The flatbed is really good for it.
Oh, well, that's a whole different story. Yeah. Another question. I got a green and yellow car from the event. Green and yellow car? Is one of them a rare color? Depends. If you want to find out the rarity of your vehicle, I would suggest getting this thing right here called a statistics tool. Basically, this tool will allow you to see what your vehicle is. So like this trailer right here, I'll click on this. It says vehicle rarity common, and then it's just a normal black trailer, this thing up here. So that would be the best way to find out if you have a rare color, because there are different colors of greens and kind of yellowish colors or whatever. So you're not too, like, if you're not sure, just get this tool, this thing right here. It's at the Oak Depot store, on one of the shelves in there, I think. That's where it is, right? I could be wrong. It's been so long since I got this. Yeah, I think this thing is kind of expensive too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
it used to be cheaper.
First guy.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll show you where to get it. Variant. So if you go over here to the Oak Depot store, just drive on over. Here is the Oak Depot store. Once you get here and go inside, you'll see this little shelf back here where all this random stuff is. You'll see this little statistics tool for $32,500. So it's not too bad, I guess, but it's a little pricey for a beginner or whatever. But if you have enough money, then it should be easy to buy this. Once you buy that, then you can equip it, and then you can find out all the stuff on your base, basically, or other people's bases. See what they got. All cars is common. Oh man. But yeah, if it was a rare color vehicle, it would say rare or neon or something like that. Basically, if it was not a normal color, basically. So that is one thing. This is my extended trailer. Let's move this back a little bit. Respawn this. Okie dokie, we're getting places. Okay, I have to move this setup maybe. I don't know. What is all this stuff over here? If anyone is wondering what I'm doing, I'm just base cleaning, basically. What are you saying? Sorry.
I'm just trying to be careful what I'm stacking on top of each log.
I'll try to farm more eggs to get better car color. Oh, you're getting the new eggmobile thingy. Nice. Good luck on the grind for that, man. It's gonna be a lot of eggs. Yeah. If you want to learn the best method of grinding the Easter eggs, I would suggest search for a content creator named Nate, and or it's Nate, or is it it's Nate? Yeah, I think it's like it's Nate or whatever. But he has a video where he farmed a bunch of the eggs from the magma cave, but in a different way. Basically, there's like a hole behind the logic store. If you have like a broom, you can just like hover to like a spot underneath the map and you know, farm all the good eggs from there, basically, instead of having to go like inside the magma cave. Or you can go to like the acid lands. Acid lands is pretty chill for finding eggs, in my opinion, because you just go around in circles, collect everything.
And you might as well wait for tomorrow. Don't just save until.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're doing the ×3 bonus tomorrow, right? Or during the weekend, basically. So the whole weekend is going to be a ×3 bonus for Easter eggs. So make sure you stock up on all your Easter eggs and sell them tomorrow. Don't sell them today.
Selling today, you won't make much.
And I would not suggest to farm stuff on the moon, because those eggs they don't really respawn, and there's only usually a couple of those eggs, and they're just, like, cheap. They don't really give you a whole lot. So I would definitely not recommend the moon, unless they made it better, like spawn rates, because I just remember that there was like 1 or 2 eggs, or like 3 eggs maybe up there, and then I picked them up and there was like no more. So I don't know.
When this game first got the update for the Easter eggs, Teofficialbrick forgot to put on the eggs. He just put the Easter update on, but did not activated the eggs to spawn.
Yeah. Wait, you're talking about when? When was this?
When the Easter event first came out back on the game.
Like the very first one?
No, this year's one.
Oh, sorry. You sound like you're talking about the other ones.
Either forgot to activate the egg spawn.
Well, I didn't see that, I guess, because they spawned for me.
Basically, he had to just activate it.
Must have been like must have been the beginning of the update where I was sleeping, probably. So I don't know.
He'd done it when further went first.
I was just on a public server, found 2 golden eggs. Nice. I would save all the best eggs if I were you, Varian. But if you're just desperate to buy as many as soon as possible, then I guess, because the cars are gonna still be here for probably even next week, probably. I would assume,
Might be
because
next week.
unless they're ending it like on Monday next week, or something. Unless it's like just the weekend and that's it. But I would say wait until Sunday to find out what happened, or like buy or sell all your eggs and then buy the egg vehicle. Because it's kind of no point at the moment if you're not going to get that much. Okay, what am I doing? I don't think I'm going to ever sell a statue. Nobody cares. It's too much money too, but... I'm not gonna do it cheaper because I need money. Alright, I need to select all those. Select region.
I know Void's trying to get that money to buy one off of the statues.
I mean, I'll most likely have it until it's sold, but I mean, so if he does end up having it before anyone else, then he can definitely buy it if he's wanting to. But yeah, I'm only gonna have one for sale, so that's the only problem. Is if he doesn't have it fast enough and somebody else does, then GG. But
I'm not sold on Oaklands as much. He's mainly playing the 400Ks.
yeah. Where should I put
But honestly,
this?
I do like the 400K is a Christmas Easter update.
Nice. I'm sure it's cool.
They added carrot trees.
Yeah. Good for them. I don't know. I don't get like how everyone's so. I mean, I get why people like Refinery Chaos, but I just can't enjoy the game for some reason. I wish I could, like how I could enjoy the first one, but it's nothing like the first one. Even though it looks exactly like the first one, but which is kind of funny.
Like,
I haven't seen Void too much lately, which is kind of interesting. Does he just not like being here because he can't be in the call?
his most. I spoke to him today. So I asked him to come on to help me fix this part machine. Just one problem.
Unless he's busy.
Team.
What is up?
You know my arcade machine. I've only got two options to fix it.
Two options to fix it? What do you mean?
Because my arcade machine's got a problem.
Oh, no.
So it's too fast. Where any of the slots that you can win a prize on any slot. You just matter where it stops.
I see.
So only thing I could think of is basically try and get new logic, add more logic to the machine, or put less instead of having 5 prizes. Make it 3 prizes, so you only get 3 prizes from that one machine.
I think 3 is more than enough. Like, I mean, you can make the first 2 like the main prizes, and then like the third one is like the mystery random.
Prize.
Yeah. Because I think the more prizes and things you add, obviously the more complicated or confusing the logic might be, or things might not work as well, depending, unless you do figure out a way to make it work. But and the speed or whatever, all those things.
I don't need it to be that speed because else people just get used to it and you win every time, and you won't make no money. at all.
Pretty much. I mean, you want to make sure the machine works for you. I mean, and you also want
Yeah,
to make
if
sure
it
it works
works
for
for
the
me,
person using it, so it's like they have a chance to actually get it or
yeah.
win. But
I will not let people play straight away. I'll be testing it a
yeah,
lot more, and I need to figure out how we're gonna make the server lag. Because if I'm like joining laggy servers,
yeah.
I will need to know how strong the machine is.
Hmm.
So I need to make sure if I can have that machine on a laggy server.
Yeah.
Because lag can break your machine, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing about obviously Logic has always had issues for like when you leave and rejoin or reload your base and that type of stuff. Logic always tends to break, or unless you have like a kill switch or something to like
Yeah,
prevent that from
boost it
breaking
up.
your machines and stuff or whatever. I guess that would be the only way. Yeah, that would be the only way to really make it work. I guess is just have a kill switch and stuff or a reset button, basically. I
I will
don't know.
not I will not let people play like waste the money on it when it's ready. So I want to test it all out
Yeah, you should definitely
first.
you should always test every machine that you make. You should never just open your machine to people when you haven't even tested it or anything, and then you scam people and then you get banned. Like you don't want that to happen.
I do
Because,
have a question.
huh?
Am I allowed to make like a lag machine and I only use it on my private servers to see
Are you able to make
if
a to make a what?
like a machine what lags a server make lags the server on my
Well, lag
private
machines are
server?
obviously like trolling people, basically.
I won't be using it on the public server if anyone's on my server. I'll just make sure I'm on
Well, as long as you're
the old
never
server,
using it
not.
against anybody, then I mean, if you're in your own server, and there's nothing wrong with making lag if it's just you're doing stuff or if your base is too big or whatever. If you're making a lag machine and you're going to use it for bad reasons, which there's only bad reasons that you can use stuff like that for, unless you just love lag a lot or something. But I don't know. Um, just be careful. That's all I say. I mean, if you make a lag machine, don't just go into public servers and causing lag for everybody, or don't make your friends upset because like what if your friend makes you mad and then you're like, aha, I'm gonna lag the server. Like
I will not.
you don't want that to happen, right? So I
I
would
will
say,
never do that to anyone.
yeah, I would say just be careful though. That's all. I don't think there's anything wrong with making lag because it's pretty easy to make lag in the game, but
Because
as long as you're
like I
not
said,
purposely lagging everybody.
because that's the only what one thing what could break the machine is lag.
Yeah. What's up, Nick?
And
Is 3 million enough for the new update? I would say that's probably good. I'm not sure how much the vehicles are going to be. I would assume they're going to be expensive because of how easy it is to get money in the game, and they've released a lot of vehicles and stuff where they start raising the prices for things more now because they have so much stuff and they can't just keep making things cheap. So I'm not sure what the value will be, but my guess maybe somewhere between like 500,000 to maybe 3 to 6 million or something. I'm not sure. Like I would assume it's going to be a high price because it's a helicopter, it's an airplane. I mean, I'm sure the semi truck is going to be cheap or whatever. The upgrade for the semi truck is probably not going to be that much, but unless it has good use, then I don't know. It really depends on how the
it'll be
vehicles are
good.
used and the type of vehicles they are, basically.
This is gonna take me a while to Just get enough magma wood. Basically, someone stacked every single magma tree what's on in a magma cave, all on one semi truck, filled half a semi truck with every single magma tree in the magma cave.
No.
That's how much magma trees you could stack on a semi truck.
I mean, you could literally stack everything in the world on the semi truck. I mean, until like the limit of what anchors, obviously. But
height.
you just gotta be careful which upgrade to the semi you got, or if you have an upgrade or not, or you're using a flatbed or box. You know, it depends on those things, right? Because if you use a flatbed, you could stack a ton. I mean, sure, it stacks a lot easier because if you put a big full tree type of thing, stack them up, it'd be easier.
Definitely avoid trees.
No, we're talking about magma trees though, but yeah.
Magma trees.
We're not talking about the Seractals. Seractals is a whole different story. Seractals is like a million times easier when it comes to loading a semi-truck, but
yeah,
you just have to get the tree though, but and get the stuff to your truck, but that's it. That's how easy Seractical is. I mean, it's hard because the mobs and the location of it is a little tricky, you know, whatever, but yeah, it is a lot easier than magma cave stuff or magma wood and all that, but
the helicopter in the void, though.
What happened?
But they're gonna nerf the helicopters in the void.
Maybe.
The new helicopters, like after the couple of days, like that.
I guess we'll see. I'm sure there's gonna be people that, you know, do as much as they can before it happens, and then that's. You just gotta be on when the update comes out in order to abuse all the problems. If you wait until later in the day, by that time they probably either patched them or they know about it and they're gonna change it or something like that or whatever. Or maybe they just leave it like that forever, but who knows?
Well, it's my opinion they should just leave it because it's a helicopter. Or they make it.
Well, I mean,
take a longer route.
In reality, it doesn't make sense for a helicopter to fly in a cave, but let's be real, right? Like, why would a helicopter fly through a very tight cave? I mean, unless it was a very tiny helicopter and the cave was like massive in real life. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a helicopter in a cave before in real life.
It's ordered, and it could be down to the person's skill to do it.
My guess is that you'll be able to get in there, but it's probably not intended for going there. But I mean, I don't get why they want, like, the one thing I don't understand is why they were holding that tree or whatever, the one that's in the desert on the mountains or whatever. That tree is not really worth that much. Which makes me wonder if they're going to be adding something or changing the value of those or something. Like, I don't know. Because there's got to be some other reason. There has to be some other reason for the helicopter, I guess.
Just imagine you can hook your car to the helicopter. And you can lift your whole car up.
Yeah, that's what I hope, is that it can attach to vehicles and stuff, or items and things. That'd be really cool. They should make like a bin that you have to buy, and you can actually connect the rope to the bin where you just shove a bunch of ores inside the bin, and then you carry it to your base, you know? So it doesn't have to be just for trees, that it could be for ores or trees, you know?
And I'm hoping it lets you land on top. You can anchor your helicopter on your car and drive around in your truck and
Yeah.
on your back.
My guess for that would be like if the new semi truck attachment is for vehicles, then yeah, maybe that would hold it or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not gonna cut any more mango trees. I'm just gonna put this on the truck because I don't need that much money at the moment. If the agriculture was like female, I will just use. I'll do have female anyway.
Yeah.
And if it's more, I've got a potion to use to make it cheaper.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the potion, I need to find it on my base. I'm sure I have 2 of them over here. Nice.
But yeah, I am hoping that they'll do it for Roblox too. So you got a choice, Roblox or...
Yeah, I prefer to use Robux rather than the potion. That's just me. Because this potion is really valuable if you really want to like stock up on a lot of things. This potion is amazing, you know.
And I only got one at the moment, so if there's Robux, I might as well just use Robux for it.
At least the potion lasts a whole day, like a whole 24 hours or whatever when you use it, which is cool. It's not just like a 1 hour thing or 15 minutes. Imagine if it was only like 15 minutes. Like, I mean, that'll still be some time, but not. Yeah.
So I would like to start. I would like to gamble, but I need this potion for gambling.
For gambling? Oh yeah, for like yeah, that makes sense. Position to stack. Position to stack items. What do you mean position to stack? What? Position to stack items. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, man. Sorry.
I just realised heavily trees spawns tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna be. Well, I'm gonna be too busy for heavenly trees probably, but unless I really need more. Like if it's really expensive, then I guess I'll have to look for a heavenly tree or something. But I don't know.
But I am gonna farm.
I'm not gonna waste too much time farming though, because unless I have to. But what are you talking about? Positions, variant, variant. Oh, position. A potion is not a position. Yes, a potion is not a position. That's for sure. But I have a potion. These are the potions we're talking about, if you're wondering. This is a potion that gives you a buff for buying stuff in stores. So it's 1.5 times cheaper, so like 30%, 33% off type of thing or whatever. Or what, I don't know. Something like that. But you can only get this potion if you are in the, or if you became a Oak Club member. So you can either spend $4.99 Robux each month or just $4.99 each month. You have a choice of cash or Robux, but it is a monthly subscription where you basically get, you get $10,000 each day when you join or whatever, and then you get ×3 daily rewards. You get the potion, which is the 33% off potion for 24 hours. Once a month, though. You only get this once a month, so definitely be smart how you use the potion. Only use it when you're buying a lot of stuff or something that's really expensive or whatever. You also get the exclusive chat tag and chat colored messages and support future updates, blah blah blah. It probably would be cheaper just to spend Robux, because how much do you get for like $5 or $4.99? Isn't that like 500? Isn't it like, don't you get 500 Robux, or is it
five? For my money, £6 for £5.99 for the money. Robux is 500 Robux, so it's a
It's a dollar.
sacrifice.
It's like 1 Robux cheaper, or what's basically, or I don't know.
Um, I'm just waiting for this auto to spawn because I've got my truck stuck on top of it all.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I would definitely recommend to get this only, if you have the money or Robux to do it, and if you want to save money in the game without having to spend all your in-game currency really fast or whatever. It's really useful. I mean, I use it for whenever I need to buy bulk stuff or, buy expensive items or things. So I'm probably going to be using it tomorrow, depending on the value of stuff. Though, if it's a really, really high value, I don't know. We'll see. Because I would only be able to buy one or something if it's like at the a 1.5 million or less. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I could get one of them at least. I would assume that I have enough for one. I just don't know if I'll have enough for all. What's up, Demon Rage? What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Are you hyped for tomorrow? Big update. Sky High update. Adding aircrafts, vehicles, whatever. Upgrades for vehicles and things. I really wonder what else they're gonna add, honestly. Like, is it really just a helicopter, airplane, and a truck upgrade, or are we gonna get a whole new shop with a bunch of new stuff, or a new area with like, I don't know, stuff? Are we gonna have to fly to like a floating island, or I don't know. I'm really, really curious to see what else they're doing. Yeah, what are they adding besides helicopters? Yeah, see, like that's what I want to know. Like, they're saying it's a big update, but I mean, yeah, it is pretty huge. We're getting airplanes and helicopters. I could care less about the semi-truck upgrade, but unless the semi-truck upgrade has another use for it, I guess. I don't really know if that would be worth it because the flatbed is. I guess the main benefit of that new semi truck upgrade is that if you do have a bunch of logs on your truck, maybe they just don't slide off when you move or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm excited though. I can't wait. I don't know if I have enough money. I'm probably broke. I don't really know. Like I'm not sure what to expect. This can go down here. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing in this stream, I'm just cleaning my base a bit because it's a mess and I don't have much room. But this could be enough room for all of these stuff. But I want to make a little runway or something. Be cool. Little landing strip. Helipad or something. Whatever can work. Video's coming out tonight. Well, it is after the update. Nice. Posting some sneak peeks of your haunted house that you're working on. Seeing some of the stuff we got going on. Looks pretty cool. We got some good builders helping out. I saw that they are adding new semi-truck attachment. What's up, Tim? How's it going? Yeah. I saw the video for Hoover flying the plane. Yeah, what's your guys' opinions on the airplane? I think the airplane looks awesome, but I think how it functions and flies is kind of weird. Like, I don't want to like just go like fly in the. I don't want to go up in the sky and just instantly go like a million miles per hour, and then when you have to land, it looks so fake. Like, is there a button that we have to press to automatically land? Like, or did they just not do the animation for it going down very well? I don't know. It looks kind of weird, kind of wonky. I mean, if they fix the mechanics of it, maybe it'll be better. Who knows? We still don't know how it will be once they release it, because I'm sure Hoover is still, tinkering around and trying to figure out how to make it right, I guess. But it looks cool. Oh, imagine if we could have parachutes. Imagine if we could jump out. Oh, what if they added a new gear item called the parachute? And then if we had that, we could fly the airplane, jump out of the airplane, and have a parachute. Go skydiving and stuff. Woo. That would be actually really cool. It'd be kind of pointless, but it would be really cool. Unless there is a point to it. But I don't know. All the possibilities. I was more hyped for the airplane than the helicopter. Like, the helicopter is cool with the rope and stuff, though. I just hope that the rope connects to more than just trees. Because if it connects to just trees, it's kind of lame. Oops. I'm gonna guess we have to jump out. Yeah. Another thing about the helicopters, right, too, is like you're gonna have to have like a friend with you so they can jump out of the helicopter and attach the tree as you're flying the helicopter. Unless the helicopter for some reason hovers when you're not in it, but I'm kind of curious how that works, because it'd be a bit of work to have to like land the helicopter, cut the tree, then go in your helicopter, fly in the air, make sure you get into positions. Like, how does the thing attach to the tree? Does it just... I wonder how you select something to attach to the rope when you're flying, or do you have to have someone else literally attach the rope? Or does it just like where you have to fly to where the hook touches the tree and then it automatically hooks it on or something? I don't know. I'm very curious. I can't wait until this update comes out. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be insane. Okie dokie. This would be a like terrible direction. We don't have to have it go. What's up, Turkus? How's it going? Welcome back. Are you hyped for the update tomorrow? I'm hyped. I'm ready. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money for the update, but I'm ready for the update. Okay, so should I have a runway? Rosefire is back. Is there what? What happened, Turkus? Is there going to be something else besides the helicopter and plane? There is. There's going to be a vehicle upgrade. I'm not sure like what else they'll be adding, but if you haven't seen on the Discord, yeah, I'll put this on the screen if I can. Hold on. It's where is it? All right, so here, as you see on the screen, these. Okay, so let's go over all the stuff that they're kind of going over, right? So, obviously, we know about the helicopter, right? So there's the helicopter with the rope attached to a tree. So we know that's going to be a thing, right? Now, I scroll down. You obviously got the picture of the airplane there. Then you got this picture, which is obviously not an airplane. You know, it's a blurred out picture of the semi-truck with something on the back. Then you scroll down. You got the video of the airplane, which we already seen, and then there's another picture of the airplane. But if you've watched the new video for today, let's watch this. So this shows the what else is new. So right there, oh, there's the semi-truck, and there is the attachment. It looks like it's some sort of maybe something for trees, because it doesn't look like it would really hold an airplane or well, maybe, I don't know, or a helicopter. But I was kind of, at first I thought it'd be something kind of cool if they had it where you can put a helicopter or airplane on top of the back of the semi, but I'm guessing that this thing is just for like logs and stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to be better. It looks kind of weird. So I wonder if they're adding something new that would fit this properly. I know that the sequoia tree will definitely, well, unless the sequoia tree is too big, but I feel like this upgrade is interesting, but probably a little bit on the unnecessary side. But that's the only other thing besides the helicopter and airplane that we've seen so far. If you haven't seen the airplane, here's a video of the airplane. Now the airplane looks really cool. I personally am not a fan of how it flies, because it seems like it's really fast and doesn't look too bad. It's alright, I would say. I guess it's not that bad, but looks a little glitchy, maybe, when it's turning. It doesn't look very smooth. Then Hoover's flying over. Then he lands here. The landing part is, in my opinion, the weirdest part, because look how he's going down at an angle, but then he gets to this part, and it's like it flattens. Like, I don't understand that part. But my guess is there must be some sort of automated landing system. Either that or it's just the way it lands. I don't know. It looks really weird in my opinion. But that is pretty much all that there is when it comes to sneak peeks. There's nothing else to see. Let me take this off the screen. So yeah, I don't know. I really, I don't know. I think the semi is for the trees in real. Yeah, it's basically what in like real life you would probably put a full tree in the back of that type of trailer, you know, because usually trees are very tall, which means they're very long, right? When you lay them down and stuff. So It'd be easier to like stack a bunch of logs in that. But with how it looks at the bottom of it, it looks kind of weird. But um, I went base cleaning yesterday and removed all the cheese from my plot into storage drawers. Nice, G-Play. What's up, G-Play? How you doing? Welcome back. But yeah, the only problem about this new truck upgrade is that there's not that many trees that have long, like, you know, they're not long trees, you know. The only trees that are long are the sequoia trees, like the wanwood trees, redwood trees. Like those trees are very long to where you could literally stack a bunch of those up here. Now, I don't know if that means like getting those trees would actually be a little more beneficial for some people at like a mid game or lower game. I don't know, but I don't really know if that would benefit too much. Unless the logs you get are really long, but because the flatbed is good enough for laying like seractical trees and stuff, or like whatever, or like branches and stuff. But oh yeah, I don't have it on the screen. But anyways, yeah. All right, so that is pretty much everything that I know about the update. I'm sure other people know more than I do for the update, but I don't watch the dev streams or anything when they do their stuff on Discord or whatever. Just because I don't like to see what they're adding or might be adding, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. Alright, what am I doing? Are the planes and helicopters cargo or people transfer? I would assume the airplane is just like for people. But I would assume that the helicopter, well, it's probably just for farming stuff. There might be more seats on the helicopter, I would assume, but actually, I don't know. Let's go take a quick peek at the helicopter. I'll look at the helicopter really quick. I mean, they do have a door on the helicopter. I don't know if they have like some hidden seats back there. It'd be cool if you could fit like like 8 people on the helicopter, you know? Like it has a bunch of seats on the back area, like 6 seats in the back, 2 in the front, you know? That would be pretty cool if it was something like that where you can have more people in the heli or whatever. Because that way you can work as like a team or something. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I do not know. Uh, Why would we need airplanes to fly? But the helicopters that something would be. Well, think about it this way, okay? You know, what they like doing in Oaklands is having things for different uses, right? So, my guess is the helicopter would be great for getting, you know, going to places to get big trees and things and, you know, stuff like that. So, you could probably go to the void with the helicopter, maybe if it fits, or maybe they'll add some other stuff that you can farm with the helicopter. Whereas the airplane is much faster, probably, and the airplane would be great for like farming like heavenly trees. So like you know how heavenly trees only spawn on Saturdays, but the hard thing about it is that everybody's going for them. But now you know, and also like you know, from going to get a heavenly tree is kind of difficult because you have to go to the shrine, you have to figure out what direction it is. So with an airplane, you could just fly over there and then whatever the tree is, you know, just fly straight to the tree, pick it up, you know, after you cut it down, whatever. So it's in my opinion, it's a faster way of traveling for things like that. Like if you have to get places fast, or if you're doing quests. If you're doing like the quests at the Oak Depot store, you know, maybe it would be faster flying the airplane because you don't have to fully follow the pathway that it gives you. You can just fly over everything and get to each part of the quest a lot faster. No, we can use the helicopter for heavenly trees. What do you mean, no? Yeah, I know. I just said that we can use the helicopter for heavenly trees. Yeah, I just said that. it was your volume off. But yeah, so my guess. Okay, so have the helicopter will be great for getting trees. So heavenly trees. You know, obviously, or yeah, maybe not for heavenly. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. The plane. Or maybe you can use it to get to places faster for the airplane. You know, that basically think about it this way: the airplane is probably going to be faster. The helicopter is going to be probably a little slower, and that you know that will change a lot of things. So let's say you're doing questing, right? Then you wanna use the airplane to go do all the questing really quickly, or maybe you have to like speed run or something, right? So maybe using the airplane might be better. But even if the airplane does not have a lot of uses, it doesn't matter, I think, because we should just be happy and grateful that we're getting a aircraft or two aircrafts, you know. And we also don't know what the helicopter is going to be like. So what if they make it so that the helicopter is good for getting big trees, but what if the rope doesn't hold stuff for very long, you know? So like you go get a heavenly tree or Siractical tree, but you only have like 10 seconds to carry it or like 30 seconds to a minute to carry it. Kind of like using a grabby grabber, but a little different, you know, because it's like a rope hooked onto something or whatever. So maybe it'll do something like that, or maybe there'll be upgrades. We don't know what to expect and what the uses could be. Like, what if you wanted to get somewhere faster than somebody else? You know, you use a airplane or a helicopter. Are you trying to farm stuff? If you're trying to farm stuff, maybe use the helicopter. Yeah. So it's about speed and farming, basically. Do you want speed to get around the map fast to get somewhere, or do you want to farm big trees and things and take them back to your base? I honestly don't know how much better a helicopter would be, but it might be better. And we don't know if it'll fit in like the void or how it's going to function and stuff like that. That's something we gotta figure out. So, I don't know. I think we should just be happy that we have, or we're gonna have an airplane. I mean, I would be sad if they didn't add an airplane and only added a helicopter. You know, and obviously the airplane that they added are adding is only a small airplane, meaning they might add more like aircrafts, probably like a cargo airplane. Imagine having a cargo airplane where you can shove a bunch of ores inside of it instead of like, or even trees or something. But you know, think about it like that. It could be for those type of things. You never know. They might make new vehicles, new helicopters. Maybe they'll make a smaller helicopter that's literally just for exploring and having fun, you know? You know, they have vehicles that are pretty much useless other than driving around, right? So like there's the Eggmobile. That vehicle is useless other than it's a cool looking vehicle that's kind of fast, you know? I mean, they're not all useless, but you know, they don't all have, you know, the uses for everything we want. So those are things that you got to keep in mind. And yeah. I'm gonna be right back. A lot of talking here. BRB. I'm back. Yeah, because the helicopter we have already. Oh, yeah, the problem. Okay, so the big problem about that helicopter we already have is that it's limited and nobody can buy it anymore. You can't get it anymore because it was a limited time thing, and that event is never coming back probably. So that's why they added, you know, the helicopter. And, you know, they've been planning to add air vehicles for a long time. You know, we should be happy that they're actually doing it to where it's not just an event item and not limited or whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be permanent, so it's going to be the first set of actual aircrafts that are not limited and useless items or whatever. You know, like the helicopter from the collaboration between Oaklands and my island or whatever. Like that was just a random fun helicopter to fly around, do things. You know, it was just a limited item. You can't get it anymore unless you buy it from players, and players are probably gonna sell those for a lot of money. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's why this is the first set of air vehicles that are actually like legit air vehicles and have uses probably. We probably just don't know what the use is for the airplane yet, because it could actually have a use, you know. We don't know yet. We don't know anything about the update other than that there's going to be 3 things that they add. That's all that they've shown. They've shown nothing else to make it seem like it's a bigger update yet. So technically, it's going to be a huge update because they're adding aircrafts, and that's amazing. Not even Lumber Tycoon 2 has aircrafts, So unless they do, I don't know. I don't think they do anymore or whatever. But you compare it to Lumber, right? Lumber doesn't even have doesn't have boats or airplanes. We still don't have boats yet, but I'm sure they're waiting on to add boats for when they update the ocean, add fishing or stuff like that. I'm sure that they will start adding like rowboats and other bigger boats and stuff when the time comes for that. But right now is the time for aircrafts, which is pretty awesome. And I am excited. I'm gonna get both of them if I can afford them. If I can't, whatever. But I will get them eventually. But yeah. And it does get annoying when they keep adding vehicles that have no use. But a lot of those useless vehicles are like mostly just event vehicles, pretty much. Other than stuff like the Oakmobile or whatever is kind of useless, but it's fast, it's speedy, it's whatever. But you can get around places fast or whatever. But there's always going to be, I think, a few vehicles that are going to not have much use, but there's also going to be vehicles that do have use. I think it's good that they're bringing out air vehicles, and sure, maybe the airplane doesn't have much use other than it being fast and being an airplane. But I'm not mad about them adding an airplane that doesn't have much use, because it's an airplane. Does anyone like airplanes here or no? Or are people only thinking of farming stuff like seractical trees or heavenly trees or whatever? It's like you gotta think about it. You gotta respect the fact that they're actually adding aircrafts. I would say, okay, if they add these aircrafts, right, and then they start adding more aircrafts, and then the next aircrafts are all completely useless, then yeah, I would be kind of, whatever. But I'm pretty sure they will add more airplanes in the future. I feel like this is just the beginning of aircrafts. That's why you're kind of mad about the plane. To me, the only thing I don't like about the plane is how it functions, like how it flies and lands. It just looks so off. Like, I don't know. But the way the plane looks is pretty darn awesome. I mean, it's a small plane. It's like one of those planes that like either rich people have or like a tour guide has, that you're flying around a island in the middle of the ocean. Like, that's cool. Like, you got to understand the size of these things. Yeah, sure, it's just a little airplane, but maybe in the future we might get like a cargo airplane where we can store a vehicle or maybe stuff a bunch of ores inside of it. Or, who knows? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's not. Unless they do add stuff, like what if they add islands that are high in the sky where the helicopter can't reach? Think about it that way. What if they made it so that the helicopter can only go so high, but the airplane could go even higher? If the airplane could go even higher, what if they add floating islands or something in the sky that we can literally fly to, and we can only get there with an airplane or glitching or whatever? But, think about it that way. That's something else that they could do. We don't know yet, though. We just gotta wait and figure out if they're gonna add a new area or a new way to get to some other type of place that we can't be reached by helicopters or other vehicles. What's up, Matthew? The other Matthew is here. What's up, man? How you doing? Alright, I'm doing a lot of talking. I know, it's a heated conversation a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But I understand what you guys are saying, though. I understand that, the airplane doesn't seem to have much use, and we just don't know what else is going to be. We just don't know what else is going to be added for the update. If they don't add anything else except for a helicopter, airplane, and the semi truck upgrade, then yeah, it's going to be kind of a bummer for the airplane side of it, but we also just got to think about the future of what else they could add to. So, I mean, we have to be grateful. This game is the only one that really cares for its players. That's the other thing I don't understand. Like, the typical developers, they care about the community. They listen to the community. Sure, they don't add everything that everyone wants, but they do listen to people, and they're a good group of developers in my opinion. I haven't ran into any good developers in these type of games before. Like Refinery Caves 1, right? When they were working on that game, they had a bunch of developers having issues with each other. They didn't care about anybody or something. I don't know. And, that game went downhill. And Lumber Tycoon 2, Defaultio doesn't care about his game anymore. That's why he's working on other projects. Sure, Lumber Tycoon 2 gets a couple updates for bug fixes or only event like holiday updates. That's the only updates that Lumber gets, and games like Refinery Caves 2 has a lot of cool vehicles and things that you can do, but it's still in that Lumber Tycoon 2 theme where the map is, still in that old style, instead of like a new style, like how this game is using like different mountains, like where they're like, different, not just blocks, they're different kinds of, shapes and things, and like how they have that cliff right there at an angle. It's not just a square, this map looks nice, beautiful. People do not respect this game enough. I wish people did, but they don't. It's sad. I was playing RC2 a little bit. I was loving the game until it just became a cash grab. Is that what they do? Became a cash grab. I wish Refinery Caves 2... I don't know. For me, the only thing I don't like about Refinery Caves 2 is just getting started in that game. I'm sure that everything is kind of cool in that game, like for their certain different features or whatever. But I could never get started in that game. I could barely make money. I could barely even build. The building system is so weird. I mean, I'm sure once you get the hang of it, you might get used to it, but I just like easier games in my opinion. Like even Lumber Tycoon 2 is easier than Refinery Caves 2, like for beginning, Sure, it does take a lot of work to grind in Lumber Tycoon 2, but yeah. They have a 3,000 Robux car in RC2. That's crazy. That's a scam. That's definitely a money grab right there. Whereas games like this, when they sell vehicles for Robux, here I'll show you an example here. Let's go over to the Logic store, right? Let's go over to the oh, look, magnet tank. Wow. Magnet tank. I've got 15 full baskets.
I'm gonna.
Varen, you should save those eggs until tomorrow, or whenever it's Saturday for you, basically, or whenever they. I wonder if they'll change it when the update comes out for the times 3, or if it comes out before that. I don't know. But basically, wait until tomorrow for selling all your eggs, because you get ×3 eggs tomorrow. If you sell them today, you only get ×1, or the standard value, basically. So, happy with that. I feel like, I don't know if Refinery Caves 2 is dying, because it seems there's a large group of people that still play that game. Even people that play Oaklands play Refinery Caves 2 for some reason. Which is cool. I mean, hey, people like variety of games too, so. Huh? Well, sorry, what were you saying, Bruce?
I got a prison on my base.
Oh, nice. Alright, so as you can see here at the Logic Store, you can buy the Freightliner semi-truck for 199 Robux, really cheap. Plus, you get the upgrade with it when you purchase this. So, this is what I think is good about Oaklands. It gives other options for a fair value. So I'm hoping they do this for the update tomorrow. Maybe they make a deal for the airplanes or something, or the helicopters, or whatever. I found one egg. Varen, save that for tomorrow. Don't sell that today. If you sell that today, it's gonna be kind of pointless. I mean, unless you're just really desperate to get the Eggmobile, but the Eggmobiles are not going anywhere until the update comes out. Or well, actually until I don't know when the event goes away actually for Easter. I'm guessing Monday or something, or after the weekend or something. The owner said that he's just gonna let the game die because the game. So they actually said that. That's crazy. So it's just another dead game. So this, if you think about it, Oaklands is the only game in this genre, that actually updates, like on a monthly or weekly basis, or even daily sometimes. This game gets updates literally a lot, like so much throughout the year. I mean, sure, they might take like a month or two off from updating, but you know they do that because they've already released like hundreds of updates that people don't really always respect. You know, people don't realize how many updates this game gets. Like we just got a week of updates like every day just a couple weeks ago, and now we're getting like an update every week, which is great. This game is like, you know, relevant. It's modern. It's new. It's great. But people just, I don't know why people don't want to play this game. Like I want to know what the reason why people don't want to play this game. I don't get it. But like why does this game not have that many players? I don't know. I mean, I get that building games in general do get boring, and especially with the world of brain rot today, people are just so stupid that, you know, they don't know how to play a real game, you know. That's the bad thing about the world today. All the younger generation, they're all stupid, they're all dumb because they think brain, like Grow a Garden or whatever other Steel Brain Rot or those type of games, like there's no point in playing those games. Like either they're worse than Pet Simulator games. Like they even want people to steal stuff from people. They're teaching kids that it's okay to steal stuff, you know? Like since when are we trying to teach people to break the law? You know? I don't get that part. I don't know. And it's a very heavy money cash grab for all those brain rot games and stuff. But people love those because they're simple. You do literally nothing other than stare at your screen like a zombie and go he 6 7 6. That's literally what kids do. It's retarded. I'm sorry. It's just true.
No, Matthew just realised what happened.
You remember me?
I basically no more lava, Steve.
What?
You know my lava on summer base.
Okay.
I placed it over on top of on Matthew, and he's there stuck in the lava.
Nice.
he's my prisoner.
You remember me? Or do you remind me or remember me of A kid that. I remind you of a kid that scams you in a game. Wait, what? Wait, what? Or no, do you remember? Or are you? Oh, Wait, what? If someone scammed me in a game for fake money, it was 400K. Nothing is funny because people scam in games for fake money. I mean, people scam no matter what, real money or not. Like, that's just the way of the world. I mean, you gotta just realize what's a scam and not, really. And you gotta be careful. Sometimes people get really sneaky with scams and you don't really know, but yeah. That's kind of just why I don't do any trades with people or anything because I don't want to have that risk. Like, I don't really do too much trading or things like that. Anyways, I forgot what I was doing. Let's go over here.
Hey, I'll just go around and just. Oh, there you go.
Good.
I'm just going around and match space and pressing random buttons with spawning almost scars.
Yeah.
That's insane, go there, just turn it off. Oh yeah, this one's. Oh. Yeah, nah, this disabled it. Or. You've already disabled everything. Just imagine someone's put a public button in to respawn their vehicle. And someone, when they're farming wood, someone just comes onto your base and just despawned your whole truck and then you have to go respawn to get a new truck.
Yeah.
It's not that person's fault. It's their fault not putting the wall on public.
Yeah.
People do press buttons, they don't not pay attention to that buttons for.
Yeah. The point is, why would people scam on games like Roblox, like Oaklands? He stole 400K, and Oaklands where an axe went. Yeah, people scam for the stupidest reasons. Either to be funny, or just to get anything they want, or whatever, or maybe they're just mentally not all there. I don't know. There's always going to be scammers. There's always going to be hackers. There's always going to be bullies. There's always going to be people that don't care about anybody, you know? They'll do anything they want. They just listen to themselves. I don't know. Everyone is different, I guess, but... Is sapphire and mushroom is still a good way for money? Brioni, I would say sapphire is definitely a good option if you like something that's kind of easier to get and without as much risk, in my opinion. Mysterious mushrooms, I'm not sure if they're any good anymore because of... I mean, I guess it depends on the bombs you use inside the mushroom cave. Like, if you use like the biggest bomb or whatever, blow up all the mushrooms, get all the caps and stuff, load it up. Maybe a fast method, possibly, but I just don't know how much money in general that they give you. But I'm sure that mysterious mushrooms can be good. Also depends on the marketplace, though, the values. Yeah, I got $500,000 from just one load of sapphire. $500,000 for a whole semi truck load. So that's when like the value is pretty good.
If ordinary games you do not have to worry about the modesties.
Wait, what?
You run around, you do not have to worry about if the price is on red. You still make a load of money, but it's annoying to farm.
Which one for which one? Sorry.
Unranium.
I mean, if you really want to go for the best money makers in the game, we all kind of know already that it's one of like four things, right? Go for Seractical, go for Void Crystal, go for Magmite, go for Uranium. Those are all top tier end game money makers, but you got to keep in mind that there's risk involved for a lot of those. So that's another thing you have to put in as a factor of: are you willing to risk it? Are you willing to die a lot? Unless you're really good at fighting mobs and or getting running away from the mobs and getting the ores and stuff. Yeah, everyone's different. Some people love the highest risk. Some people love the high risk stuff, but it's all personal preference, really. In the end, you can make just as much money getting Sapphire. You just whether it takes longer or not doesn't really matter. What matters the most is what you're comfortable with for farming. That's all that matters. Like how me and Lewis, right? Lewis is really, he says that uranium is really easy. He's good at it. He can get a lot of money for a small little truckload. But when I go there to get uranium, I'm trying my hardest to break one rock, and there's only one rock in there, and I'm dying because I don't pay attention to my health going down like super fast. I'm not good at being aware of those things. So for me, in my position, going for uranium is not really the option for me. So, but in Lewis's case, since he's good at it, he's good at not dying in there, running around, running away from the mobs or whatever, having them go into the acid or whatever. He enjoys that. So if he enjoys that, it's going to be easier for him. So he could get a lot more money, probably even faster than other things and whatever. That's because uranium has a high value. The other bad thing about uranium is that it's small pieces of ore. So it takes longer to fill a truck up if you're getting a lot, I guess, but I don't know. It's all risk. It's all different options. I'm sure there's other options besides Sapphire for stuff that's not as risky, If you want something, if you want the most money, I would say go for Magmite or go for the Seractical tree. Those are literally the only end game options, really, if you're going for the most maximize. I guess besides heavenly trees, the only problem about heavenly trees is that everybody's looking for heavenly trees, and also they only spawn on Saturdays, so you have to have a Saturday off for farming heavenly trees, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, it's really up to you. I don't know what you want to farm. I always go for Sapphire, usually. Unless it's really bad in the marketplace, then I'll go look for something else. Was it yesterday that I went for the Fungi Violet? Fungi Violet was actually pretty good. I mean, not great, not as good as Sapphire, but Fungi Violet gave me a pretty decent amount of money, and it felt a little bit easier than going for Sapphire, just because the Mushroom Cave is pretty easy, basically, and it's not that far, or not as far as Sapphire. But you do get a little bit less, so I don't know. And there might be even better methods of making money with like fruits and stuff, like making jams or whatever, or selling those, or mushrooms. Those could also potentially be money makers too. I don't know what is the best in that, because there's no market board for flowers and fruits and mushrooms and whatever. So it's all personal preference in the end. All this game is just grinding, and people don't explore the maps. See, the one thing about the people not exploring the map thing, I understand, but with quests, it's gonna force people to explore the map. So, since they've added the quest at the Oak Depot store for the Holy Grail, that actually forces people to go explore the map. So that's the one way they can make people actually explore other places, adding more quests and stuff. So that was pretty huge when they added that quest. Mm. But yeah, this game is mainly about two things, really. Or no, three things, right? Okay. One, it's about grinding, right? You have to grind to get everything. Two, it's about building. And three, all the other people that don't care about building and everything else, it's about gambling. You want collectibles. You want the randomized things that can give you a neon or something unique that, are harder to get. Yeah. So there's different kinds of people when they play these type of games, in my opinion. Like, um, you know, that's what I think of it. So it's either the people grinding, people building, or people collecting and selling and making money, right? Like, that's basically all that there is in this game. That's just the same thing as any other game like this, though. Think about Lumber Tycoon 2. There's nothing rare in that game anymore, but I'm sure back in the days when things were not duped as much, which I've never played that game when there was no hackers or dupers, so I don't know. I don't know what the items were like back in the days, but I did play a long time ago. Before I don't know. I played a long time ago though. But yeah, in Lumber Tycoon 2, there's only literally two things that you can do in Lumber. One, build. Two, grind. That's literally all you could do in Lumber. I mean, sure, you can collect all the items, but they're not that cool when they're duped. I don't see the point of people wasting their money in one day getting millions from the hard work they spend all.
Go to your base then, Matthew.
I don't see the point of people wasting their money in one day getting those. I mean, think about it this way too. I spend my money really fast. I'm not really much of a money grinder. I'm a builder. I am mainly a builder, meaning I'll only grind money if I need it. Like for this update, I grinded a million or 1.5 million or whatever. I only get money when I need it. I don't try to get like $1 billion and have enough to get a special item or something. Like I go get the special item if I need it. And then I focus on building. I just go and build. That's all I do. So yeah, I don't know. It's everyone is different. Everyone has their own way of doing things, I would say. So I don't know.
Matthew thinks I'm gonna fall through this trap, what he just built. He was saying, hit 3 candy down in the basement, and just with a switch. And with it interacting, so it's a trap. Go Matthew.
I only want money.
Switch.
Yeah, I only want money to buy storage containers for lag reasons. Yeah, see, so I understand spending money to buy things that are needed, machines or storages and stuff like that. It costs a lot of money, and that's why you have to do some grinding. You can't just not grind in the game unless you're the richest man in the world and you only buy Robux from the shop or something, which would be pretty sad. I mean, I spend Robux on the shop too to buy money sometimes, and it is kind of a scam. But I mean, when I really need it, I'll probably buy 1 million or something. But I don't know. I don't just go buy money off the shop very much because it's really not worth it when you get $1 million within a couple hours. You know, it's really not worth just spending Robux on stuff, though. I just do it because I'm an adult. I have a job. I got my own money. Now, if you know, I understand kids not having money, so kids won't be wanting to spend money for stuff like that or whatever, but yeah, that's just how it is.
Matthew, come on, press the button. Switch. Matthew, press the switch.
Do you think the airplane's gonna fit in this thing? I should probably move this back more. This is gonna be like a little mini hangar for the airplane to be in, and then I'll make like a helipad
Nice.
probably.
The switch is not a trap, but he could just close the door. Still.
What's up? What's up, Nick? Someone ordered that F40 to build, but once I build it and told him that it's done, he ditched me. Well, I mean, the main thing is that you didn't give the person, or did you give the person the schematic or the blueprint, or no? Because if you didn't give him the blueprint, then there's not there like you didn't get scammed, you didn't do the deal, like unless you gave him the blueprint and then he ran away with it. That's called scamming. He's a scammer. So you make whenever you're doing a transaction or like whatever trading and stuff, always make sure you take pictures of the person and their username and stuff like that. And make sure to make a video if you can also, you never know. But just know, people, if it was like an order, I would say maybe for future orders, maybe they have to do a down payment or something, you know? Maybe make them pay half of the cost, so that way, you know, they're in to get it, you know, or whatever. Then they have to pay the other half of it once you finish it. But yeah, I think if someone puts an order in, I think they could cancel it, and there's not much you could do about it. I mean, because technically they didn't take anything from you, they didn't try to scam you, they just changed their mind or something, and you didn't lose anything, they didn't lose anything, so it's not that big of a problem. So you couldn't, I don't know if you could really report that, but I would say for future sales and stuff, just make sure they're really wanting it, and if they are, then tell them that they have to pay a small fee first, and then the full cost at the end or whatever, something like that. But then again, I mean, even if you do something like that, they could still change their mind, but at least you made some money, and they can't get that money back because they made a deal. So, or you know, just tell them that, you know, if they do this deal, they can't get their money back. You know, you gotta just let them know that they can't get the money back if they change their mind, because, you know, they signed the contract, or they, you know, they did the deal, kind of, or whatever. I don't know. Unless they don't respond, then who knows. I built someone an entire base and was talking back and forth to change things the way they wanted. It took a whole month. Luckily, I built it on my own base and was gonna move it over after because they never respond. Yeah. See, that's the type of thing you guys got to be careful for people that are trying to sell like a build or a blueprint or whatever. I would suggest always doing some charge them a fee. Say it's a fee that they have to pay if they're going to agree on the deal, and they can't get the money back if they change their mind or something. Because yeah, I don't know. They're the ones, wanting to do a deal, and you're the one that wants to or is able to build the thing or make the thing for them. So you just gotta make like a little sign or something that tells them that they must pay a fee, and if they change their mind or cancel, then they can either maybe get half of that money back or none of that money back or something like that. I think that would be good.
What they should
Well,
what they should do is what we should do is make them pay them if for example if the build selling the build for like 20 mil.
well, that's a really high one, but yeah.
They would have to pay 10 mil.
Yeah.
Beforehand. Then if they change their mind when it's halfway done, he asks to. If it's halfway done, that 10 mil would stay with.
Like, okay, let's say, look at, yeah, they have, like, let's say they asked you to build something, and then you said they had to pay half the price, right? And then if they cancel, like, if they change their mind right after they say that, then they can get their money back, maybe. Like, if it's been a couple days or, like, a long amount of time, then they can't really get their money back, in my opinion. I mean, that's how it should be. So, I don't know.
Sure. Because now to think of all the work they put the work on that build.
Yeah, like if you're taking like a whole week to build something and it's already been longer than a week, or not longer than a week, but like half a week or longer or whatever, then they can't really jump out of it to get their money back, right? Because that would be messed up if they made you do either the whole thing or half of the thing and they changed their mind. I don't know. The best thing to do is just make it so that you get money either way, but the only way they get the full refund is if they cancel it within a day or something, or maybe within 2 days or 3 days at max, if it's like a big project or something. But because the stress it takes to build stuff can be overwhelming, especially if someone opts out and changes their mind or whatever, so I don't know. Everyone's different though, but for the salesmen, the ones that are selling or doing the business or the main part of the business, then I would suggest charging a fee, a builder's fee or something. I don't know. Whether it's going to be half of the cost of what they're paying for, or maybe like 30% of what they're, or whatever it is. Maybe that would be good, but I don't know. You'll just have to figure it out, test some things, and the main thing is you want to verify, you want to make sure that they know that. You don't want to just do the deal and not tell them that they can't get money back or whatever, or something. You don't want to become the scammer, so you do want to make sure you have like some sort of sign that explains it, or some sort of contract that you make for that project or something. So it's tricky, but I'm sure you guys will figure out a way to make it work without getting scammed or whatever.
Some people just do lazy to build the base and try to get someone else to do it.
Yeah, there's always going to be people like that, yeah. But you just hope that people are not like that. That's, I guess, the only thing that you can do, really.
Because the only point about building games is to build, not like you get someone else to build it for you.
Right.
Because that's not the fun. Make it fun. Fun part is basically work. Spending time building it.
Yeah.
Like I do have a couple about plans for bases.
Hmm.
I want to do a city base, proper city base.
Hmm.
I want to do a maze, at least maze,
Yeah.
and a horror base theme.
Yeah.
But I might start the horror base theme some point soon because what was I want to get it done before Halloween. But,
Yeah.
just don't know how big. I don't know how big I'm gonna build it.
Cool, man.
Be building it.
Let's...
But I might start on the first plot, one plot, then. That would like go.
I got to go. My cat
build.
in the sleep. Good night. Good night, Rosefire. Have a good night.
I'm not farming normal money now. I should have enough money either way.
I really hope I have enough for all of them.
If it's 500k, that's still good.
Yeah, I can do 500k. It's easy.
Look 500k for a helicopter or 700k for a helicopter.
I feel like, you know, since the heli might have more use than the airplane, you know, I feel like it might cost more, but
Well, planes should be like because the planes are going to be less use. Because the only thing planes might be good for is getting to do quests faster and advertising your shop.
But if they do what I said earlier, like, what if they made an area where you can only fly to with an airplane? So, like, the helicopter can only go so high, and then the airplane could go even higher, you know? What if they did something like that?
But then how are you going to get the stuff down?
I don't know. Maybe they'll have some sort of way. I don't know.
Or unless it's going to be...
Maybe, what if it's just a shop? Or, like, what if it's, I don't know, something.
Yeah, shop makes sense. Shop, quest, makes sense. Makes more sense.
We'll never know until they bring it out, obviously, so... I bet you there will be some uses for that airplane, for sure. I'm happy to see the airplane. I mean, I get that it's a small plane, though, so I don't expect a lot from it, but... Because usually planes that small don't really have much use other than flying around.
You put it on autopilot though, which they could you put it on autopilot and it just stays in the sky.
My guess is they'll do that for landing or something, or at least how it looked. It looked kind of weird. I don't like the landing thing personally. It looks weird.
I like it realistic, drive flying.
A little bit more realistic. That would be nicer.
Like where you can fly, like if you're looking down, you're playing with gold straight down.
The thing that I didn't understand though, like, because in the video he was going straight down, or like, you know, he was tilting down for a little bit, but then it like straightened out, like weirdly. I was like, what the? That was weird.
I'm hoping in the future they do change it.
Yeah.
But it's still like it's new, so. No one shouldn't remember much. No one should be moan about it.
Don't say that word. Don't say that word. Yeah. Remember, this is a family-friendly place. So. It's still a unit, and we don't know if it's going to get a buff or rework. Yeah, we'll find out eventually.
Because I do reworks on vehicles, because I like the cars. I didn't rework on a car before. And that's how I lost my purple car. Now that purple car I had,
Yeah.
I lost it because you know when they've done a rework for the cars,
Okay.
my car could have changed.
You should have told Hoover or something.
I didn't know. I forgot to make a report ticket for it.
Yeah. I know they've had issues a long time ago, but I think they've refined those issues a lot, so that it doesn't happen as much like that. I think, at least.
It's not a rare colour though. Purple isn't.
If it's not rare, then who cares? I mean, you could just get another one, but
because you could just dye your car purple if you wanted purple.
oh, yeah, you could spend Robux. Yeah.
How much is it to dye your car? Jesus, 249.
It's only worth it if you're doing a rare color or a neon, probably.
But there's no rare colours. You can't use Roblox for rare colours.
Yeah, you can.
Hey?
You just do it the same way you do with the normal ones. It's just the customization thing, right? Or whatever.
It doesn't say neon. It's all common.
Oh, no. Like, if your truck is not a rare or neon, yeah, you can't select a neon or rare. But if your truck was a rare or neon, so let's say your truck is a rare color, then you can upgrade or you can change the color of that truck to any of the rare colors. Not the normal colors, not the neon. So then if you had a neon truck, then you can change that color of the neon truck to a different color neon truck. See what I'm saying? It's like a different category kind of thing. So, yeah, you would if you were able to make a normal car turn into a rare car or a neon, the game would be so broken. Like,
I'm just changing my license plate
nice.
of a car.
I found a statue of a pig. A statue of a pig with its head in the there. It's covered in ice. I think that statue was part of a quest or something, right? Or something. I forget. Those all the pigs around the map. What was that for again? Oh, there was something. I forget what it was for. There's so much stuff in this game. It's hard to remember everything. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I mean, it was from previous updates, but I honestly, it's hard for me to keep track of a lot of the stuff in this game because it's kind of like unbelievable how many updates they have in this game, or that they have done in this game already. Like, it blows my mind how much they add in this game, and I love it. uh, Unlike other games that I've played, I've never played a game on Roblox that updates so much, other than like Pet Simulator X or Pet Sim 99. Like, I've never played a building game that updates a lot. Usually, building games that update a lot die out like really quick. Unlike this game is amazing and it doesn't die out just because it's awesome. I mean, maybe one day this game, will eventually go, not be getting updates. Who knows? But you gotta also understand that this game is a new game, so with this being a newer game on Roblox, it should get more updates. Oops. Circus is trying. I was also thinking on the bright side, Nick. Even if that person didn't want your blueprint or whatever, at least you have it. At least you can also just sell that to somebody else. Like, at least you didn't get scammed or something. Like, you didn't pay anything and you gave it to him and then he ran away or something. I was just kind of thinking about that. So at least you'll have another blueprint to sell, even for zombies. Building a whole base. At least you have a whole build to sell to somebody else if ever it came to it or something or whatever. Yeah. My hangar is looking cool. It's just a mini little hangar for my one airplane. If I get it, if I afford it. Found a clue A. Need to be anything that happened. Cool. How big do sliding doors get? Let's see. Sliding door. Does this work? What's up, Turkus? How's it going, man? I kind of actually have a feeling that the vehicles might be pretty cheap just because the type of like airplane, the airplane is like a really small type of airplane. It doesn't really, obviously we all know it doesn't really have much function other than it's fast or whatever. So like something like that could be cheaper, could be under $1 million, could be maybe like what you say, 375K or in that range. Maybe the helicopter could be in the same range, unless they make it cost more, like 800K or more. But at the same time, you got to keep in mind that values are going to keep going higher though because of how easy it is to get money in the game. I mean, you can easily get money from farming sapphire, uranium, whatever. Or if you're a trader, you can make a lot of money by trading collectibles or blueprints and things. So now, now that it's so easy to make money these days, they could potentially raise prices on vehicles for newer vehicles at least. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty excited to find out what it could be. Alright, what am I filling in with this spiriting? Matthew. So. Oh, I don't have any more of this material. Rip. What else can I use? Guess I could use 10. Oops. I used all my chunky slate. Matthew, come to my base to look at my small farming with friends. Oh, he fell through the ground. He died. Where is your base, Matthew? There. No, I see you. Alright, where did you build it? Oh. Cool. Made a little carrot crop farm. Nice. Got your little silo storage thing. Very cool. I like how you use the RC cylinder Very nice. I like it, man. There's a bush on your base. And grass. A bush and grass. Pretty cool, though. Nice, Matthew. Good work. Very cool. It disappeared. Oh my god, it's me. For the official brick. Airplane. So there. I hear a sound, Matthew. Very cool. Alright. We'll head back to base. Yeah. Vroom, vroom. I wonder if I have any chalky slate under my base. Let's see. Do I have any chalky slate down here? Ah, but let's go get some. What can I do now? I'm not sure. Where's those up to? Hop in, Matthew. Is that your truck? Okay. Let's get some chalky slate. I think it's over here. I think usually this is chalky slate. Yeah, what was the other material that I was using? Was it the zinc? This is lithium. Don't need lithium. Vroom, vroom. Alright, let's go back to base. Don't. Let's let it flip over. Touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Like a touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, like a touchdown. Dance like a touchdown. I do my dance like a touchdown. Do my dance like a touchdown. Do my dance.
Oh, your team.
Huh?
You know what basic update for this game?
What?
Hardcore mode.
No.
Fun, huh?
I mean, yeah, for only the ones that like playing all the game mechanics.
Like if you die, you lose all your stuff that's on your hot.
No, yeah, I get it. I get it. I think
Also,
people.
they
I
could
think
do
people would go crazy. Honestly, I mean, sure, there's gonna be people that like, I love the challenge, and then there's gonna be like more people that are like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it'd be interesting for another option, I guess. But
And permadeath servers. So if you die, if you die, and you lose, you save.
I personally wouldn't want that. I mean, it sounds like it could be okay, but I don't know. It's kind of like islands or whatever, where they have the hard mode or whatever. But like, you can't do any trading, you can't do anything with people. So it's like you're literally playing solo hard mode. Like that's all it is. It's boring if you want to be playing with people and trading with people, but I don't know. Could be. It could. I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody would like hard mode Oaklands. Would you guys like that? I mean, because you can't really die in this game other than certain ways, I guess. If you just don't do any of the risky things, you won't really die. But unless you get glitched and flung into the abyss and die, but that's just part of the game mechanics. You can't really cry about that. Anyways, I made a little hangar for my airplane. I don't know if this is going to be too small, but I might have to raise this part a bit. But yeah, I plan on putting my airplane in here, fly it out off into the distance, and then maybe I'll make like a little helipad like around here. I'll change this a bit.
Soon I have to do a clean up of my base.
Yeah.
I might do it after tomorrow. I still need to fill all these blueprints in. But it's annoying. So I'll just not. I just took a break. It's the same as blueprints to his.
What's this? Oops. Yeah, I guess that's okay. And let's delete this. Let's put this over here for now. I gotta figure out how to display all this stuff later.
I'm hoping I'll have some money left over though, so I can do my loader system for my semi truck. I mean, loader.
I have a feeling the value of the aircrafts are gonna be alright. Not like really high, but.
Matthew!
What is he doing now?
They put a massive. Someone's put a log in on my conveyor and blocked my sawmill.
It's probably Matthew.
If you wanna go, I can do it to you. I got all that. I got all day to do it.
Oh, those are not filled.
People, I got add Matthew to my pipe and I got this phone for the bye.
Yeah. Okay, so the only problem is I have this tower of grabby grabbers. That could be the air watch tower. Traffic control, air traffic control. Now, I don't know how big the heli is. Let's take a look.
Does the hand flinger? I want to test that.
The ×3 eggs will start when the update drops. That's what Hoofer just announced. So if anyone's saving up their Easter eggs for tomorrow, just know that the ×3 only happens when the update comes out. So yeah. Make sure you guys yeah. So, if I'm going to have a helipad, I would like to have it over here, but then this is here. And I can't really move that without ruining all that, which I don't want to do. So I guess I'll have to be here, or Yeah, let's put it here, I guess.
I'm bouncing on the giant's hat and there's trampoline.
Nice.
I thought, actually, I'm not too.
That goes really big. Dang. Let's use a cylinder there then. How big does this go? Guess it's as good as it gets. Great, I already have 22 baskets. Awesome. Yeah, just hold those until the update comes out, and then once the update comes out, sell all those eggs. Because then you'll be rich, and you can buy a lot of those Eggmobile things, the new one, and gamble on that, or whatever you want to gamble on. But can I put this over here? I could, but that'd be tight for the heli. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Guess it'll just have to be. Actually, this is okay. There. Magnetite is so bright. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Just chalk it in. Or should this be darker?
Let's trap Matthew in a wall. I'm not mad at you, Matthew.
Oh, he's furious.
I'm not mad at no one. Why would I be mad at someone for no reason? If I was mad at someone, I would I'll just block the person normally, or just mute the person temporarily. Started my shot base here. Machine does work fine with a lot of people. I just need to figure out how to make a lag machine, so I might need to buy a load of marble and storage boxes, and load of interrupters to empty each storage door fast.
What? What? Sorry.
If I was gonna make an egg machine, I would need a load of marbles and a load of storage drawers and a load of interrupters to empty all the storage drawers fast to eating each other, like it goes in a cycle.
Probably.
I had to unload that place because I want to do some gambling for non-cheese. Now I'll do some marble. I'll do marbles instead because it's cheaper than cheese.
Matthew. I should move the magnetic out here. It's too bright. There we go. What do you guys think of my little mini airport? Got a little runway for the airplane and a little hangar for the airplane down parking. Got a little helicopter landing pad now. I don't know if this will be the right size for the heli or whatever, but or the airplane either. I'm not sure if I'll have to adjust all this, but pretty cool. I am ready for this update. Unless I'm too poor for the update, then I'm not ready. Yeah. I'm happy. This looks cool. I cleaned up a little bit of my base. Getting ready for the big update tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be probably one of the bigger updates in a long time, as in they're actually adding something that is, pretty game changing. Even though the update might not have a lot of stuff, maybe, or maybe it will. Maybe they'll shock us and add a new shop or a floating island or something, or who knows. But at least we're going to be getting aircrafts tomorrow, a helicopter, an airplane, plus the semi-truck upgrade, which I don't know why we need that, but maybe there's a reason for it. But they always add stuff that, not everything has to have a use. I get that people are not going to be happy with the airplane, but if you don't think about it use-wise, I think it's really cool that they'll have an airplane and the helicopter and stuff. Obviously, the helicopter will probably have a lot of use because of the rope thing, and if you can fly it into the void and get the spectacle, that'd be huge. Or if there's some other type of big tree that you can farm, because to be honest, I don't really see anything else that the helicopter could be used for, like, other than the spectacle tree or something. Like, I think that, like, I don't know, unless it can pick up the giant moai or something. There's no other giant trees in this game that are good for money, unless they make the helicopter really cheap, and that would be because then you can go farm the trees in the desert or something. That maybe if you get a bunch of those, it'll add a lot of money. I don't know. I'm not really sure what else there is in the game that can be good. I mean, sure, it can pick up heavenly trees or big trees or whatever, but that's all. It just feels like it's only going to be used for one tree, and that's it. Unless they add another big tree in the game. Like, there's not really any big trees that actually have a lot of value. Although, aren't sequoia trees like if you got a bunch of sequoia trees, I mean, you still wouldn't get that much money, but I don't know. I remember there used to be like $10,000 for sequoia trees. I think they reduced it a lot. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it the end of stream. I hope you guys are all ready for the big update tomorrow. The Sky High update. So, yeah, it's going to be adding aircrafts and stuff and all that cool stuff. I'm hyped. I don't know if I'll have enough money, but I am going to call it the end of stream, you guys. It's been a nice long stream. This has been a 3-hour stream. Kind of crazy. I didn't realize the time flew that fast. Didn't really do a whole lot other than just talking to you guys and cleaning up my base a little bit and making this little runway with a little hangar to hide or to store my airplane if it fits in here. I don't know. We'll find out. But and I got the little helipad, so I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Don't forget to save all your eggs for tomorrow for the weekend. The ×3 egg event starts right when the update comes out for the Sky High update. So if you're farming eggs tonight, save them for when the update comes out, or sometime during the weekend after that update comes out, basically. And you guys will get a lot of eggs, the ×3 eggs, only for the weekend. And yeah. Anyways, yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream and enjoyed the view. If you guys did enjoy the view, please don't forget to do the thing, which is like, subscribe, hit that bell button, do all that shenanigans, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. I'll probably just stream at my normal time. You guys can check out the update before me, whatever, you know. But I'm not gonna watch, like, you know, Brick stream, or we'll see what else they leak about the update until I go live, just so that I can keep it a surprise. And I'll probably do a solo for the first part of the update, or at least for when I start my stream. Probably solo the update a little bit, check out where the airplanes are and the helicopters are, see what they add, and then after I check all that out, I will then go to my other server and let everybody join, have fun, whatever. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope the update is going to be amazing. I think it will be. But anyways. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye, Matthew. Goodbye, Lewis. And everybody in the live chat. Goodbye, Baron. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye, everyone that's viewing, listening, watching. Goodbye, zombies. I'll see you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Anyways. Have a good night and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Matthew. Bye.